His vision and concepts are spread across New York, Miami, Geneva, and now Houston. This week on The Dish, Chef Alain Verzeroli. His new restaurant, Le Jardinier, just received a Michelin star and is uniquely positioned in a place where you might say art meets art. Janet Shamlian paid him a visit.
Houston's Museum of Fine Arts houses one of the nation's most expansive art collections.
As a chef, I think it's very nice to pause a little bit and look at things in a different angle.
Among its fans, renowned chef Alain Verzeroli, who himself is now creating art in the very same building.
The sauce is very intense, based on really a French specialty.
This is the canvas for his creations.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful choice. It's really the taste of the winter.
The fine French dining restaurant, Le Jardinier.
What is it like to be part of this museum atmosphere with fine art just steps away?
For me, it's very exciting. I can find a lot of resonance between art world, the design,
Fantastic.
the artist, and the conception of dishes. So citrus curd.
This spread was the canvas for our meal. We started with a citrus-cured hiramasu, or yellowtail.
And of course, to make it a little bit more luscious and luxurious, some caviar.
Why not? Some caviar.
Yeah, it's always a nice idea.
With avocado, carrot, pineapple, radishes, and bay leaf oil.
Everything's important. The way you season, the way you cut. Because if you cut the fish differently, it will taste differently because the bite will be different.
Wait, really? If you cut the fish differently, it will taste different?
Yes, of course.
A winter burrata with pecan gremolata, apple compote, spiced poached pears, and endive. This is a squid ink ravioli with a broccoli puree and ginger sauce.
Inside this ravioli, you have a combination of lobster, shrimp. Also, you have like a lemongrass foam.
And it's packed full of seafood. I mean, it's a tight little pillow in there, isn't it?
Le Jardinier is among the first awarded a Michelin star in the Lone Star State, but it's not Chef Verzoli's first. From his stewardship of restaurants across the globe, he has 10.
So why was it a big deal when you got the Texas Michelin star?
So for us, for the team, it was a big pride. For me, it's a great recognition, and it's a lifetime commitment, basically. That's tasting.
And it's been a lifetime journey, one that started far from the culinary world.
I must confess, before I start cooking professionally, I never cooked really at home, but I never been really into food, into doing things myself.
Until dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant changed the course of his life.
For me, it was a fantastic experience, but I didn't have the keys to understand what I was eating, either the technique, the combination of the flavors. I was discovering a total new world for me.
Verzoli, then an economics major in Paris, quit college, enrolled in culinary school, and then spent more than 2 decades working in France and Japan under Jules Robuchon, considered one of the greatest chefs of all time.
So every bite having the same taste.
Now he's in charge. The 58-year-old is the culinary director of the Bastion Collection, overseeing 11 restaurants globally.
Looks like a crumble almost.
It is a crumble.
And while he calls Paris home,
Thank you, Mario.
he's frequently in the Lone Star State, leading his team.
Of course, I'm giving them freedom, but I'm here to help them, to give them the necessary guidance based on my experience.
The guidance to create dishes like this tea-spiced duck à l'orange with baby turnips, what Verzoli calls a fresh take on a classic.
It's a little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've noticed in my cuisine, I like to explore sweetness, but natural sweetness. I will never bring sugar. I will choose some naturally sweet component.
While many think of French dining as heavy on meat and sauces, Le Jardinier, French for the gardener, gives vegetables equal status, what Verzoli calls bringing nature to the plate.
Nature is giving us the most beautiful color palette, naturally. Also very different from one season to another one.
To finish, a bright hibiscus dessert.
You have the lemon one and the lime there.
Part of the Culinary Canvas series, inspired by the work of French post-impressionist Paul Gauguin.
So every time there is a major exhibition here at the museum, we create some dishes who goes along, who are inspired by the artist.
The dessert reflects Gauguin's use of color, with layers of lemon cream, crumbled biscuit, and hibiscus gelée.
Why is the line shiny? It's got like a glaze on it?
Yeah, it's different glaze. So the lemon having like more like a matte glaze, and this one having more like a shiny glaze, a different type of glaze. I think it's a so beautiful way to finish your dinner.
And it's not too heavy.
No,
Verzoli, an art collector himself,
you can see the dancing, you can look at the shadows.
when he can, will sometimes steal away from Le Jardinier and into the gallery.
I love this museum because sometimes it's not only like a two-dimensional. You can
Inspiration,
turn around. So next time, you should try maybe to put some ginger
he hopes to pay forward.
to bring this passion to the next generation. Culinary gave me a lot, changed the path of my life in a way that I couldn't see, right? And I would like to be able now to pass the baton to the new generation, to be able to create passion for them.
Chef, atasante.
Je vous remercie. Thank
For
you.
CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Janet Shamlian in Houston.
I love everything about that restaurant, about where it is, creating dishes to go with the artwork. I want to go there. I need a reason to go to Houston now.
Everything he created was a work of art. It was
Yeah.
gorgeous. I mean, and intricate in design. He's a master.
And they sent us wine.
They did.
I know. Cheers. Oh my
Cheers.
gosh, we're road tripping to Houston. There's no doubt about it.